This is the Kit Adam Lego keyboard. It's a 60% custom mechanical keyboard made with the Lego brick base. So in this video we're going to be building, modding, and testing out if this keyboard lives to its name and sounds like Legos. So let's start to take everything out. Right out of the box you will see the different keycap sets that come in gray and white, and a couple sets of Legos. But here are the stabilizers and the cooled cable. Then the switches they provide. They are the S-squared engines. Then foam for modding. And the user's manual Lego base and the gasket mount kit. Here's pour-on foam and a white plate. Now I'm going to show y'all everything outside the box. So here's the coiled cable they provide. To be honest, I don't think it really fits in the coiled cable category. Anyways, here's the sound pad, or just foam really, but I'll be using it later in the video. Now this is what will make the keyboard sound like Legos. These are Kit Adam's S-square engine switches. So let's put those back. Now onto the Legos for the keyboard base. The full kit comes with the gray or white Lego variation. At this time I didn't know I didn't need the gray Legos, so you can pick the base gray or white. And here are the stabilizers. They come lubed, so that's pretty good too. Stabilizers are just to provide smooth movement for larger keys. These are the OM keycaps they provide. And here's a gasket mount kit. This is pretty much the inside of a keyboard to anyone who's new. So at this point, we're going to build and put everything, including the plate, PCB, pour-on foam, switches, and more. This is my first custom keyboard build, so if I do something wrong, please tell me in the comments. But the first thing I'm going to do now is put all the stabilizers into the plate. Now we're going to slide the metal piece into the back of the plate, and it should be good after that. Now we're going to take out and build the so-called brain of the keyboard. So this is the keyboard's PCB, and we're going to place on the pour-on foam. Now that we got the foam on, let's add the plate from earlier. Alright, now let's move on to the switches. This kit is a 3-pin hot swappable, and to place the switches in, you'll just line up the pins and push down gently. Alright, since we got all the switches in, let's start building the actual Lego base. Most of y'all probably have built Legos, so right now I'm building the first, second, and third page. Now we are adding some cushioning for the gasket mount kit, and I recommend taking all the holes out before you start to peel off the sticking pad. Alright, so we got everything on, and at this point I'm just building the rest of the base. So I wasn't paying attention, I didn't put the gasket kit in before I finished building the base. So right now I'm going to take the top part of the Legos off so I can place the gasket kit in. Alright, I got everything off, so now I can finally put everything together. So now I'm just adding the extra Legos on, then I'll start to add the keycaps. The keycaps we are adding are the OEM keycaps. They feel pretty good, and you can buy them separately for about $10. They definitely aren't the best keycaps, but I think they look pretty good. The full weight of this keyboard is about 700 grams, or 1.5 pounds. The original color for the base is white, but they just released a gray case, and more colors will be released every 3 months. So if you wanted to, you could build a gray keyboard with the gray Lego set they provide. But right now I'm going to be adding the final gray keycaps. Okay, so we got the keyboard built, and this thing looks amazing. It's definitely not the heaviest keyboard, but the quality feels good. Okay, now we're going to plug it in with the cooled cable they provided. So I want to be honest, the cable is really not that good. It is way too short, and the cold part of the cable is short too. But I mean, at least they were nice enough to even add the cable into the kit. Alright, now I'm going to be showing y'all how to switch through the different color modes. So to cycle through the different modes, you press FN and left arrow key. And to lower the brightness, you press I and FN. And to raise the brightness, you press U and FN. Finally, to cycle through the different colors, you use E and FN. Okay, so I totally forgot to mod the keyboard with this foam in the beginning of the video, so I'm going to do that now. We're going to do the same thing as we did with the pour-on foam, poke all the holes, then place down the foam in between the base. This made a huge mess, but let's put everything back together and do the before and after sound test to see if it sounds like Legos. So here's the before modding. And here's after modding. So yeah, you tell me, does this sound like the Lego building sound? And I want to give KVD Craft a big thanks for sending this keyboard out. If you don't already, go follow my TikTok GTPCs, and I have a shorter keyboard review there. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope y'all liked my first YouTube video.